Right, we need to talk.
1, 2, 3, funk it.
My darling, I love you, 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 I love you.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new around here. If you're new, please make sure you do hit the subscribe button. Today's video is going to be something a little bit different from me. I'm on my vlog camera because I'm currently having to self-isolate and I'm hoping that it's going to be the last time that I ever have to do this. That could be optimistic, fingers crossed. So to go out with a bang, I thought I would finally do the one thing that I said I was going to do right from the start of the first lockdown, and that is watch all of the Marvel movies in order. So for those of you who don't know, there are 23 Marvel movies and I have only seen about 3 of them, I'm not gonna lie. So I thought I would give all of them a watch and basically let you guys know what I think of them. I've watched WandaVision recently, so I won't be rewatching the series, just because I've kind of seen them already. I know I'm gonna get moaned at for watching WandaVision before I've seen everything else, but I was one of those people who got sucked into it and made me realise that I actually quite like Marvel more than I thought I did. So I am going to be watching all of the movies in chronological order. I've decided to go for chronological order rather than release date order, or rather than the order that they come on Disney Plus. So I'm going to put a screenshot on the screen of the order that I'm watching them in, so if you want to skip to me talking about any of the films in particular, then please do. Just a warning, this video will probably have spoilers just because I'm going to tell you what I think about the films and I might want to talk about like a specific scene or something. So the first film that I'm going to watch is Captain America, the First Avenger. Alright you guys, so I literally just got done finishing the First Avenger. I thought I'd let you guys know what I thought. Sorry that I look a little bit red and dishevelled, I've just had a bath. I will end up watching the rest of it in the bath. I was pleasantly surprised. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna find it boring. I'm not a huge fan of like action films, which I know the fact that I'm about to sit and watch all of Marvel films, I might sound a bit crazy for saying that, but especially when they don't have too much of a plot. But I did really enjoy this one. I thought it was really good. I didn't get bored, which is good. I liked that it was set in the Second World War. I liked that that gave it like a backstory rather than it just being like a random fight somewhere, which I don't always love. I'm also very aware that I'm not very good at doing like film reviews, hence why I don't usually do this sort of thing on my channel. So I'll keep it short. I enjoyed it more so than I thought I would, which means I'm very excited to watch Captain Marvel tomorrow. Also, I know that I'm probably going to get a lot of comments to say that I'm watching it in the wrong order. There are lots of orders you can watch the Marvel films in. I know some people are very passionate about this. Personally for me, I just want to watch them, and people have told me that chronological order makes sense, so that is what I'm going to do. Some people have said that I should have watched Captain Marvel first, which, I mean, we've done it now, we're here, you know, like, I'm not going to think that too deeply into it. But yeah, I'll catch up with you again probably tomorrow when I've watched the second one. Hello everyone, so it's actually the next day. Excuse the fact I look a little bit tired. I actually am quite tired, but it is currently the next day, like I said, and I've just finished watching Captain Marvel. I'm going to be honest, when I first started watching it, I was a little bit worried that I wasn't going to enjoy it. I don't know if it just was because I wasn't in the mood to watch a Marvel film today, but I wasn't as like invested in it as I was with the First Avenger yesterday. And I don't know if that's just because one of the things that I don't like about any sort of film is a lot of fighting scenes, and I found that the whole of the first like 20 minutes of it was like just a big fighting scene. I also really don't like films that are set at night time, so like when the whole film is just really dark. That's just like a personal reference. I don't know if that's really weird to say. And I found the first like 20 minutes to be quite dark, so I didn't love the first 20 minutes, but as soon as they like went into the actual world, like our world, I quite liked it after that. But yeah, I ended up enjoying it more than I thought I would. I think again, every one of these films is probably going to surprise me. I liked the ending, actually. I thought the ending was pretty good. Hello everyone, it is now Wednesday and I have just watched the next film in the Marvel series that I'm doing, which is Iron Man. I actually really liked Iron Man. I didn't think I would. The only way I can describe it, it reminded me of like a dark version of Big Hero 6. Like, I don't know if you know what I mean, but like when he's flying around after he's made like his armour reminded me of Big Hero 6. Anyone else? That might just be me. Like I said, I'm not very good at doing film reviews, so I'll keep this short. I liked it. I really liked Pepper's character. I thought she was cool. Yeah, I liked there was quite a lot of dialogue, especially at the start. Like I said yesterday, I'm not a huge fan of like just like continuous fight scene after fight scene and like no like dialogue or anything. I liked there was like a good mixture. Again, I liked that it was set kind of in the like real world. Yeah, I thought it was good. I was definitely more engaged than I was with Captain Marvel yesterday. I don't know if it's just because I wasn't in the mood to watch a Marvel film yesterday. That might have been the reason why. But yeah, the next one on my list is Iron Man 2. I was planning on watching them both today, but I just keep forgetting how long these films are. Like, they're a lot longer than I was expecting them to be. They're all like 2 hours, and I don't really have 4 hours to spend in one day watching a film. It is me again. Please ignore my face mask. I probably should have washed this off before I filmed this clip, but I literally just finished watching Iron Man 2. I was actually really excited to watch this today because I really enjoyed the first Iron Man yesterday, as I already said. So I was looking forward to watching Iron Man 2 this evening. I really enjoyed it. I don't know, I think I just like Iron Man. Didn't think I would. Again, I like that it was based like in the real world. I love Pepper's character development, becoming CEO, which I thought was really cool. I like that in the Iron Man films so far there's been a bit of comedy, like not a lot, but like just subtle hints here and there. Like, I like that. I found that it kept me pretty engaged, and I liked there's again a lot of dialogue, like rather than just like continuous fight scenes, which I mean you guys know by now that they're not my favourite thing, so I like that there was like a good storyline, you know? So yeah, I really enjoyed that actually, and I'm excited that there's still one more Iron Man film to go. I think the next one I have is Thor. Technically The Incredible Hulk is next, but it's not on Disney Plus, and I have already seen it like a long time ago. I feel like I know the plot kind of a little bit, so I might read the synopsis, but I'm not going to watch Hulk because it's not on Disney. I don't have to pay for it. So the next one I have is Thor, which I'm going to watch tomorrow. And yeah, as always, I'll keep you updated. Hello everyone, so it is now Friday and I've just finished watching Thor. I liked it. It definitely wasn't my favourite so far, I don't think. Although it's quite nice to see characters that I'm like quite familiar with, like Thor and Loki, and actually kind of like get some background on them and like understand who they actually are, and that kind of thing. Like, it's nice like learning about the characters that you hear about so often, so yeah, that was kind of cool. Yeah, I liked it. Probably not my favourite. I wasn't like super engaged the whole way through. Also, it's probably worth noting I'm watching all of these films on my tiny laptop screen, so I'm probably not getting the full experience. I do appreciate that. Hello everyone, happy Saturday. So I have just finished watching the First Avengers film, which I'm gonna be honest, I was so excited to watch because I don't know, I like the idea of like everyone that I've watched so far being in one film together. I thought that was really cool. I really liked how they kind of introduced each other to each other, if that makes any sense, and how they were all a bit like skeptical of each other at first. I really liked that. I think Iron Man is my favourite at the moment. I thought it was Captain America, but I don't know, like Tony Stark just keeps doing funny stuff and it's just, he's quite enjoyable to watch like as a character. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I knew that I would. I like things where I'm able to see like all the characters like come together, and the Hulk was in it too, which is cool. Obviously I've not watched like any of the Hulk movies this time around. Like I said yesterday, I think I've seen the first Incredible Hulk film like once when I was little, but I don't really remember it that much. But I do know like the basis of the story, so that was kind of cool to see him in that as well. Yeah, I really liked it. I knew that I would. So far, probably my favourite in terms of like action and enough going on. But yeah, the next one I have to watch is Iron Man 3, which I'm very happy that there's another Iron Man film. Alright, so it's now a bit later and I've just finished watching Iron Man 3. Oh, actually, before I talk about Iron Man, I forgot to say the end credit scene of the First Avengers, I think, is my favourite end credit scene so far. It was just really funny. Like, if you've seen it, you know what I mean, when they're sat like eating the food in silence. Like, I just think it's so funny because like they obviously just been through this whole thing together and then they're just sitting in silence. I don't know, it really cracked me up. Anyway, I've just finished Iron Man 3. I know that I'm probably going to get comments, so I am following the Marvel chronological order. However, I'm aware that Disney Plus's chronological order is slightly different to the Marvel one. I don't really know why, like the original official Marvel one. I'm following a list that I got online, and it's like the same list quite a few times over, like I've seen it in lots of different places. Thor technically should come before Iron Man 3 in terms of the Disney Plus chronological order, like when you like go through the list on Disney Plus. However, the official Marvel chronological order says that Iron Man 3 comes first, so that's why I watched that first. I'm not gonna lie, I also just prefer Iron Man to Thor. I'm gonna be honest, like as characters and as storylines, I just prefer Iron Man. And that one honestly had me hooked. Like, I've not been like shook at a Marvel film yet. I was literally sat like at the edge of my seat, like gripping the sofa at one point. Like, that was probably the best one in terms of like keeping me really like in suspense and really actively engaged. I've enjoyed the others, but I've sort of been watching them like going on my phone a little bit, like getting some food, like I don't know, like not paying like full attention. Whereas this is probably the first one where I've like fully, like I didn't go on my phone for the whole like 2.5 hours that it was on. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed. I thought that was so good. It's made me really excited to carry on watching them now, I can't lie. Also, I love how Jarvis had a bigger role in this film. I really like that he kind of came into play in this one. I am the sort of person who I love like the kind of like secondary robot characters. I don't know why, but I really always love them in any film that I watch. So Jarvis was a standout for me in this film. Hello everyone, it is a new day and I have just finished watching the second Thor film. I can't remember what it's called, but the second one. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really looking forward to this just because I haven't been loving the Thor like world. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like I don't know, I'm not really a huge fan of like mythical worlds particularly. Like I very much like them when they're a bit more scientific and a bit more like in the real world, but they've become like just like, I don't know, like Captain America for example. I really like his origin story, so I kind of wasn't loving Thor as much. I have to say the end of it did have me pretty hooked, like when there was the big fight scene at the end. I didn't love that the majority of the film was dark. I think I've mentioned this before, but I hate films that are like permanently set at night time. I just find it really hard to concentrate and like stay interested when that's the case. But yeah, I did actually enjoy it towards the end. I thought it got quite gripping, which is obviously good. Kind of annoyed that Loki came back though. Like I kind of thought that was the end of Loki, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, pretty good. I thought Ian was a funny character, and yeah, I like that it was set in London too, that was cool. Okay, so I just finished watching Captain America and the Winter Soldier, and oh my god, I feel like the more I get into these films, or like the more I watch of them, the more I really get into them, and like the more I kind of understand what's going on. I was really excited to again see characters that I know the names of but like literally know nothing about. Yeah, very cool. Again, was very much like gripped the whole way through, did not go on my phone once. I really like Captain America, I like the storyline, so I knew that I was going to enjoy it, but honestly so good. I really love Natasha, or Black Widow. I think she's so cool. And I'm definitely going to try and go and see Black Widow when it comes out. Yeah, I thought it was really good, was very gripped. And also, Wanda in the end credit scene, oh my god, I'm so excited. I kind of knew that she was like going to be coming up soon in terms of like the storyline, but I was not expecting to see her in the end credit scene, which was very cool, so I'm very excited for that. Hello everyone, so it's actually a few days later now. I had to have a bit of a break from the Marvel Marathon for a couple of days, but I'm back and I've just finished watching Guardians of the Galaxy, but the second one. I decided not to watch the first one just because I've seen it like at least 3 times, if not more. Just because when we were younger, like me and my friends really like were obsessed with it, so I've seen it quite a few times already. It's editing me again. I have no idea what happened to this clip, but I lost the rest of this clip, which is very annoying. I think I've also lost the next one, so you might be seeing me again in a minute. But yeah, I enjoyed Guardians 2. I really like it. I think I was just saying that it kind of confuses me how it relates to the rest of the films, and even now, like now I've watched them all, I do think they do feel quite separate to the rest of the films, to an extent. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I find it really funny. I like the music and the soundtrack in Guardians, and yeah, I think that's all I had left to say. Sorry, I don't know where that clip went. This is the trouble when you film a video over like a few months. You lose clips along the way, and that was one of them. Alright, so it's actually a new day now. I've just finished watching Avengers Age of Ultron. I really liked it. I'm really enjoying the Avengers film so far just because I really like seeing all the characters come together. I liked that this one had quite a lot of humour in it. Like there was just a lot of like funny one-liners that just kept appearing, which I thought was really funny. One bit that really made me laugh was when Pietro like ran off and Clint looked at him and was like, if I shoot you no one would know, and he was like just saying all this stuff because he like obviously was getting on his nerves, and it just really made me laugh. I love that Wanda and Vision were in this. Also, I kind of had a like duh moment whilst I was watching it, where the whole time I've been watching the film so far, especially like the Iron Man films, I was like, oh, I really recognise Jarvis's voice. And I like googled his character to like see who voiced him. I really recognise his character's voice, and obviously it's Vision. That's why I recognised it, because I have seen WandaVision. Yeah, and also WandaVision now makes a lot of sense. Like I watched it knowing that I wouldn't understand it fully, and I definitely didn't, but now I kind of can like link pieces together, and like Pietro makes more sense, and all that kind of thing. So yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I can't decide if I prefer the First Avengers or the second one just yet. There were just some good moments in this one. I think another standout moment was when they were all trying to lift Thor's hammer at the start, like at the end of the party, and it just kind of was like such a like realistic moment of like a group of friends like messing about, and I thought it was really cool. Hello everyone, apologies for my appearance. I'm wearing my pyjamas. I've literally just had a shower and washed my hair, as you can probably tell, but I just realised that I never updated you after I watched Ant-Man. So I watched it this afternoon, and usually like when I watch the films I've been updating you guys pretty much like as soon as they finished, because it's like fresh in my memory and I know what I want to talk about. And I just forgot. But yeah, it was good. I'm gonna be honest, the first like 20 minutes, half an hour, I was a little bit like not sure if I was gonna enjoy it or if I'd be interested in the storyline. And to be honest, similar to how I felt with Captain Marvel, I didn't feel that like into the story, if that makes any sense. Like I wasn't that bothered about the characters particularly. I know that some people are probably gonna come for me for that, but yeah, I just wasn't like as interested as I was with like the other films that I've watched so far. At first I was kind of like, oh, like he's just shrinking, that feels a bit weird, like it feels a bit like not that exciting, but actually I quite liked how they did it, and I thought it was really clever. I thought one standout bit for me was when he first shrunk and they turned on the tap and all the water came flushing down towards him. I thought that was really cool, and I liked how they kind of angled it and like made the world look whilst he was small as well. I thought that was really clever. A standout moment for me, I'm sure some of you will not be surprised, when the guy, I can't remember what his name is, when they were pretending to be security guards and he was whistling It's a Small World. I loved that, that was great. But yeah, I don't know, I liked it. I'm glad I watched it obviously, but it probably wasn't my favourite so far. But yeah, I did enjoy it. Hello everyone, sorry about the really terrible lighting and my makeup. I've been at work all day, but I got straight home and watched Captain America Civil War, which was the next Marvel film I had to watch. I feel like the only word I can use to describe that film was explosive. I was really excited because when I saw the like synopsis thing for it on Disney Plus, it said that it would have Captain America and Iron Man in it, which I think it's clear by now, you guys know they are my two favourites, so I was very excited by that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand why it wasn't just an Avengers movie, because the Avengers were all in it and it was about the Avengers. Like I don't think it was necessarily about Captain America. Like I get that it was in terms of him trying to like fix Bucky and like, you know, make people see that he wasn't a bad person and like all of that. Like I do understand that, but I don't know, I feel like it should have just been an Avengers film. If anyone knows the reason why it wasn't, can you let me know if I'm just missing something? But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. Like I said, it had all of the characters in it, so of course I was gonna love it. I really liked that Vision had quite a big part in this film, like when he talked about it being a catastrophe and like everything going a bit wrong. I really liked that because I feel like Vision is a very understated character. So I'm a big fan of Vision, I won't lie. And yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think, like, so much happened in that film that I feel like I don't know what to talk about first. Oh, Peggy's funeral, that was sad. I mean, I was kind of surprised that she was still alive, I won't lie. Like, I don't know, but yeah, that was sad. It kind of annoyed me that they had such a massive fight scene, like, over whether or not they should sign with the UN or not. Like, I don't know, that was just, like, I get that obviously it needed the action and needed the drama, but I just feel like, I don't know, it just felt a bit strange seeing them all fighting each other, which I guess was obviously the point. I really liked that Black Panther was in it, that was so cool. I'm gonna be honest, so I ended up voice noting two of my friends, Saskia and Amy, halfway through because I got a bit confused when Spider-Man was introduced and Tony went to his house. I thought, like, for a second I was like, wait, have I watched these in the wrong order? Because I feel like at that point you're, like, supposed to know who he is, like, who Spider-Man is at this point. And obviously the next film I have to watch is Spider-Man Homecoming. Is it Homecoming? I keep saying that it's that, but I don't actually know if it is. The first Tom Holland Spider-Man, anyway. So I panicked thinking, like, was I supposed to be watching Spider-Man first? But then I kind of thought, like, everyone knows the story of Spider-Man, so I'm guessing you're just supposed to know who he is as soon as he comes into it, which I guess makes sense. Like, if you're a big Marvel fan, I'm sure that that probably makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna be honest though, I found Tom Holland a little bit annoying, and I'm gonna get so much hate for that. I'm an Andrew Garfield girl at heart, so this is a big deal for me, and I'm gonna be honest, like, when they were fighting and he just kept talking, like, I get that it was meant to be funny, but I just found it straight up annoying. Like, I wanted to just scream, like, shut up at the TV. So yeah, I kind of found that a little bit, like, strange, and I think that's going to be really difficult to get used to. But the next film I have is Spider-Man, so I'm definitely gonna spend some time trying to get used to the fact that it's Tom Holland now and not Andrew Garfield. I don't have an opinion on Tom Holland yet, so I'm intrigued to see, like, if my opinion changes, but at the minute, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan, but we'll see how it goes. I know that everyone else really, really likes him as Spider-Man, so maybe once I watch it I will feel the same. But yeah, that is tomorrow's film. But yeah, oh, another thing that I noticed when Captain America and Iron Man were fighting, which honestly broke me a little bit, I won't lie, when they were fighting and he said, I can do this all day, but he was so beat up. That obviously is like an Easter egg from the first Captain America, which I thought was quite cool. So yeah, I like noticing stuff like that in films. I'm gonna be honest as well, I also googled, whilst I was watching it, I remembered that I needed to book Black Widow, and I ended up accidentally spoiling it for myself a little bit, I think. So I think I now know what happens in Endgame, which, oh, I'm not looking forward to it. I mean, I didn't read too much. I read like a sentence, or like the start of a sentence. I was like, no, I need to stop reading this, because I was just trying to find out when it leaves the cinemas, basically, because I need to figure out if I've got time to watch all of these films before I watch Black Widow. So yeah, I'm annoyed at myself for potentially spoiling that. I mean, it might not be what I think it is. Obviously, by the time this video goes up, I will know, but yeah, just kind of annoying that I spoiled it for myself, really.